Robinhood just announced a new credit card, the Robinhood Platinum Card, and it might be the most loaded launch we've seen in years, with 5% back on dining, 10% back on hotels, a health and wellness package unlike anything else in the market, and it's plated in 99.9% pure platinum. So we're going to break down every benefit, flag every catch, and figure out who this card is actually for. So let's talk about it. I am so happy to have you here with me today. Let's get started. Now, the Robinhood Platinum Card is the company's ultra premium offering. This is a step above the gold card that was launched in 2024, one of my personal favorites. Physically, the card is plated in 99.9% pure platinum. Authorized users get a stainless steel version by default, but you have the option to upgrade for a fee. Now, it's a Visa, and it's issued by Coastal Community Bank, and it includes a complimentary Robinhood Gold membership, which in and of itself is worth about $50 to $60 per year. The annual fee for the card is $695, and Robinhood claims over $3,000 in annual value. But we'll be putting that to the test today. The card is invite only for now, but you can request early access on their website. Now, there is important framing that we need to cover first. Robinhood markets this as a cashback card, but the rewards you earn are technically points, and those points can be converted to cashback among other redemptions. So when you hear 5% back, that means 5 points per dollar. That's redeemable as cashback if that's how you choose to use them. With that said, here's the earning structure. You earn 5x back on dining. This can be charged anywhere and there's no portal required. You earn 5x back on flights, and this has to be booked through the Robinhood travel portal. You earn 10x back on hotels and rental cars, and this is portal only as well. And then you earn 1x back on everything else. Now, the dining rate is where the card immediately stands out. 5% back on restaurants with no special hoops to jump through is genuinely excellent. There is a $50,000 annual spend cap before it drops back to 1x, but this is not going to be a real concern for most people. The portal requirement for flights, hotels, and cars is worth understanding. It's a common structure. The Capital One Venture X works similarly, but for someone who just wants the highest return possible, 10% back is hard to argue with. You'll just have to compare portal costs for your travel purchases to rates that you see elsewhere to ensure that you're getting the best value. Now, beyond the earning rate, there's a meaningful dining benefit stack. You have $250 in annual dining credit at 15,000 plus local restaurants. And each month, qualifying purchases made at eligible restaurants will be reimbursed via statement credit up to $20, with up to $30 back in December. Now, your credits don't roll over, so unused monthly amounts are forfeited. There's also a $250 annual DoorDash credit. So qualifying DoorDash orders are reimbursed up to $10 each, with up to 3 reimbursements in January and up to 2 every other month. Now, each order must meet a minimum $50 subtotal before fees and taxes, and unused discounts also will not roll over. You also get a $120 DoorDash membership, and this is free delivery and exclusive deals that you can activate through the DoorDash app. Now, the reimbursement structure on both credits means that you need to be consistent in your dining and your DoorDash use to capture the full $500 in value. It's not money in your pocket, it's money back on purchases you were already making. For comparison on dining rewards specifically, you have the Amex Gold Card, which offers 4x membership rewards points at restaurants, and this comes with a $325 annual fee. The Robinhood Platinum's 5x is the stronger earning rate of the two. You also have the Capital One Saver, which offers 3% back on dining with no annual fee. And this is definitely a solid baseline, but it's in a very different tier of card overall. Now, on to travel benefits. You have the $300 annual travel credit, and this is dispersed as up to $150 in reimbursements every 6 months on eligible travel purchases. And this includes rideshare, hotel charges, flights, and other travel-related purchases. Portal booking is not required for this, and unused credits don't roll over. There's also a $500 annual hotel credit, and this is going to provide you up to $250 per 6-month period in reimbursements on qualifying hotel bookings made through the Robinhood Travel Portal. Now, you get up to $100 of each $250 if you're booking a standard hotel. But to get the full amount, the remainder requires luxury hotels, with a minimum 2-night stay required. You also get a Priority Pass Select membership, and this provides you unlimited lounge access at 1,800 plus airports worldwide. This is the same tier that's offered on the Amex Platinum and Chase Sapphire Reserve, with unlimited visits for the primary cardholder, but guest fees typically apply. You get a global entry or a TSA PreCheck membership, up to $120 reimbursed when the application fee is charged to the card. This is going to be available to you every 4 years. There are no foreign transaction fees for this card. And an interesting benefit, you have a benefit of daily breakfast for two and room upgrades when booking hotels through the app. Now, the $300 travel credit is more flexible than it initially looks because rideshare charges qualify, so even lighter travels can make use of it. The hotel credit has more conditions attached, particularly the luxury hotel requirement governing most of the $500 credit there. So it's worth reading the fine print when the card launches to understand exactly which properties qualify. There's a health and wellness benefit as well, and this is the Platinum's most differentiated section. No other premium card has anything close to this. You have access to a Function Health membership, and qualifying cardholders will receive a $365 statement credit once membership is activated. And this is going to cover 160 plus advanced lab tests and personal health insights. There's also the Amazon One medical benefit, a sponsored annual membership with a $199 value. This includes 24/7 virtual care and same or next day in-person appointments in many U.S. cities. There's an Aura Ring membership benefit, and cardholders who purchase an Aura Ring on auraring.com using this card and opt in through the Robinhood app within 6 months will receive a $70 statement credit covering the annual membership cost. But to be clear, this is not a free Aura Ring. It's a reimbursement of the membership fee after you've bought the ring. And there's separately a $200 annual wearables credit, and qualifying health wearable purchases are reimbursed via statement credit up to $200 per year. The Function Health and the Amazon One medical benefits are the most straightforward here. Activate, and the value is there. The Aura Ring benefit requires purchasing the ring first, so factor in your hardware costs when you're calculating your personal value. There are also other perks to speak of. There's a $250 annual autonomous ride credit. Qualifying autonomous ride purchases are reimbursed up to $20 per month, with up to $30 back in December. It's the same use it or lose it monthly structure as for the other credits. For authorized users, you can have free authorized users, which is unusual at this price point. However, the premium wellness and travel benefits are available to paid authorized users only, not the free tier. And for this card, for those of you that happen to have the Robinhood Gold card, it has been stated on Robinhood's website that the credit limits for the Robinhood Platinum card can be up to 5x higher than the Robinhood Gold card. So, is the card worth it? Let's run the numbers with the stipulations noted. Now, with all of these credits, that's over $3,000 on paper, and Robinhood's claim holds up mathematically. But the real number for any individual cardholder depends entirely on their lifestyle. Several of these benefits are reimbursements on purchases you have to actually make, structured in monthly increments that don't roll over. The hotel credit in particular has enough conditions that some cardholders will leave money on the table. Now, for someone who dines out regularly, travels a few times a year, and is health tech curious, this card is a standout. For someone who won't naturally use most of these categories month to month, the math gets a little harder to justify. And that's going to do it for today's video. The Robinhood Platinum is a genuinely compelling card, especially if you want exceptional returns across a number of key spend categories. The dining rewards rate is best in class. The travel rewards rates are also noteworthy, and the wellness perks are unlike anything else on the market. But the question that remains is whether this is a good fit for you, or if this is enough to sway you away from a competing card that you may already have. Now, if you found this video helpful, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on the next one. And why don't you leave a comment below on if you're planning to sign up for the Robinhood Platinum Card, and share this video with someone you think might be interested in it as well. I want to thank you so much for watching, and as always, I encourage you to dream big, to live well, and to do great things. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.